Not necessarily in Colorado, but in places around the country. 9 News race and equity expert Dr. Rosemarie Allen joins us now to talk about that. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So what kinds of intimidation are we talking about here?
Well, what we saw was these self-appointed patrols. They would show up near the drop boxes, armed in clad in tactical gear. They would be armed, some of them. They would take pictures of the voters and pictures of their license plates and even post their information online. They were really very intimidating to some people, and we don't know the true impact of the intimidation because we don't have the research yet, but we can safely assume that people were intimidated from showing up.
Yeah, and I guess they were just trying to scare people away. Was that the idea?
Yeah, they were really trying to scare people away, but it was based on this premise of a movie called 20,000 Mules.
Okay.
And the movie promoted this idea that there were mules who were stuffing the ballot boxes, that they were showing up and stuffing the ballot boxes with fraudulent ballots. And these self-appointed patrols decided that they would stop that. So that's why they showed up and they started taking pictures. So they had this belief that there was some fraudulent activity going on based on so many of the conspiracy theories that we've been hearing.
Right. Now, we mentioned that we didn't hear any cases in Colorado of this, but I saw some in Arizona that were pretty bad, and you say elsewhere too.
Yes, in Florida. And in Florida, they passed a bill to stop this. They started about 7 days before the election, and they outlawed showing up openly armed near ballot boxes, and also they could no longer take pictures of the voters, and they made it illegal to post voter information online as well.
So this is all obviously an aftermath of the Donald Trump loss, and many of his followers have just carried on this whole conspiracy theory. What can be done? Is this going to happen into the future, do you think?
I'm afraid, Gary, that it possibly will continue to happen. I believe the nation, we have to do what Florida did, and we have to do it early, because Florida was asked to do this in October, and they did not act until 7 days before the election. But if we start now putting laws in place where voters cannot be intimidated, you can't show up and take pictures and show up armed and in tactical gear, because that would be frightening for anyone.
It used to be you couldn't even wear a pin with somebody's name on it at a polling place, and now people are showing up with machine guns. It's crazy.
Very crazy and very intimidating.
Yeah. All right. Dr. Rosemarie Allen, always good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Okay.